Our story begins millions of years ago, on the vast continent of Africa. This land, rich in biodiversity and teeming with life, was the cradle of our earliest ancestors. It was here, amidst the sprawling savannas and dense forests, that the first chapters of our human journey were written. Back then, we weren't the dominant species we are today. We were just one of many creatures, navigating the challenges of survival in a world filled with predators and competitors. We were just another primate, sharing the land with creatures both strange and familiar. Our ancestors lived in small groups, relying on each other for protection and sustenance. But something remarkable was about to happen. A journey that would take us from the trees to the moon and beyond. This journey was marked by a series of small but significant steps, each one building upon the last. This is the story of how we became human, a tale of adaptation, innovation, and an unquenchable thirst to understand the world around us. Our ancestors were not content to merely survive. They sought to thrive, to explore, and to push the boundaries of what was possible. It all started with a single step, literally. The moment our ancestors began to walk upright, a new world of possibilities opened up. Our ancestors began to walk upright, freeing their hands for new possibilities. This simple yet profound change allowed them to carry tools, gather food more efficiently, and eventually, to create and use fire. They learned to use tools, harnessing the power of fire, and developing language to communicate and cooperate like never before. These advancements were not just about survival, they were about building communities and sharing knowledge. Each milestone built upon the last, propelling us further down the path to becoming the planet's most influential species. The development of tools and language set the stage for more complex social structures and technological innovations. Imagine a world without cars, phones, or even written language. Our ancestors lived in such a world, yet they laid the foundations for everything we have today. Our ancestors faced challenges we can hardly imagine, yet they persevered. They braved harsh climates, dangerous predators, and the constant struggle for food and shelter. They adapted to changing climates, migrated across continents, and overcame countless obstacles. Their resilience and adaptability were key to their survival and success. Their story is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit. Through cooperation and innovation, they transformed their environment and themselves. From those early hominids taking their first tentative steps to the complex societies we have today, the journey of human evolution is a breathtaking saga. It is a story of progress, of setbacks, and of the relentless pursuit of a better future. It's a story etched in our genes, written in the fossil record, and reflected in the very fabric of our modern world. The evidence of our journey is all around us, in the tools we use, the languages we speak, and the societies we build. So, let's embark on this incredible journey together, tracing the footsteps of our ancestors as we uncover the secrets of how we became masters of the ancient Earth. Join us as we explore the milestones that shaped our species and the remarkable story of human evolution. One of the most significant milestones in our evolutionary journey was the transition to bipedalism, the ability to walk upright on two legs. This fundamental shift in our anatomy marked a turning point in our history. This seemingly simple change had profound consequences, setting in motion a cascade of adaptations that would shape our destiny. It wasn't just about moving differently, it was about unlocking new potentials. Imagine our early ancestors covered in hair and living in dense forests. They were navigating a world vastly different from the one we know today. As the climate changed and forests gave way to open grasslands, walking on two legs offered a distinct advantage. It was a response to a changing world, a way to adapt and thrive. It allowed them to see further over tall grasses, spot predators, and prey more easily, and cover longer distances with greater efficiency. This new perspective on the world was crucial for survival. But the benefits of bipedalism extended far beyond just getting around. It fundamentally changed the way our ancestors interacted with their environment. With their hands now free from the task of walking, our ancestors could carry food, tools, and even their young over long distances. This freedom of movement and the ability to transport resources was revolutionary. This newfound dexterity also paved the way for the development of increasingly complex tools and technologies. The ability to manipulate objects with precision opened up endless possibilities. The transition to bipedalism wasn't just a physical change, it was a cognitive one as well. It required and fostered new ways of thinking and problem-solving. The energy saved by walking upright allowed our brains to grow larger and more complex. This increase in brain capacity was a game-changer. This increase in brain size, coupled with the dexterity of our hands, set the stage for the development of language, culture, and all the other hallmarks of human civilization. It was the beginning of a new era. Standing upright wasn't just about changing the way we moved, it was about changing the way we interacted with the world around us. It was a shift in perspective, both literally and figuratively. It allowed us to manipulate our environment, explore new possibilities, and ultimately, reach for the stars. This journey from walking upright to reaching for the stars is a testament to the incredible adaptability and ingenuity of the human spirit. The ability to make and use tools is one of the defining characteristics of our species. From the simple stone flakes chipped off by our early ancestors to the sophisticated technology we rely on today, tools have been instrumental in our success. Imagine a group of early humans gathered around a carcass, their simple stone tools allowing them to access the nutrient-rich meat and marrow within. These tools, crafted by chipping away at one stone with another, represented a significant leap in cognitive ability. It meant our ancestors could envision the tool they needed and then skillfully create it. As tools became more sophisticated, so too did our ancestors' abilities. Hand axes, cleavers, and scrapers allowed them to hunt more effectively, process food more efficiently, and construct shelters for protection from the elements. These tools weren't just about survival, they were about shaping the world around them to better suit their needs. The development of tools also had a profound impact on human cognition. The process of creating and using tools required planning, problem-solving, and abstract thought. It fostered innovation and creativity, pushing the boundaries of what our ancestors thought possible. From the earliest stone flakes to the complex machinery of today, tools have been the cornerstone of human progress. They have allowed us to overcome challenges, exploit new resources, and ultimately, shape the world in our image. Imagine a group of our ancestors huddled around a flickering flame, their faces illuminated by the warm glow. The discovery and mastery of fire was a pivotal moment in human history, forever changing the course of our evolution. Fire provided warmth in the cold, allowing our ancestors to venture into colder climates and expand their range across the globe. It offered protection from predators, keeping them at bay during the vulnerable nighttime hours. But perhaps most importantly, fire transformed the way our ancestors ate. Cooking food over a fire made it safer to eat, killing off harmful bacteria and parasites. It also made food more digestible, unlocking nutrients that were previously unavailable. This led to an increase in calorie intake, which in turn fueled the growth of our brains and bodies. Fire also became a social hub, a place where our ancestors gathered to share stories, strengthen bonds, and pass on knowledge to the next generation. The flickering flames provided a sense of security and comfort, fostering a sense of community and belonging. The ability to control such a powerful force of nature spoke volumes about the growing intelligence and adaptability of our ancestors. It marked a turning point in our relationship with the natural world, from passive inhabitants to active shapers of our environment. Imagine a world without language, a world where thoughts and ideas remain trapped within the confines of our minds. In such a world, the richness of human experience would be severely limited, as we would be unable to share our innermost thoughts, our dreams, and our fears with others. The development of language was a watershed moment in human evolution, allowing us to connect with one another on a level unprecedented in the animal kingdom. It was more than just a means of communication, it was a tool that enabled us to build societies, create art, and develop technology. Language allowed our ancestors to share information, coordinate hunting strategies, and pass on accumulated knowledge to future generations. This sharing of knowledge was crucial for survival, as it meant that each generation could build upon the discoveries and experiences of those who came before. It enabled them to communicate complex concepts, express emotions, and build social bonds that extended far beyond the immediate family unit. These social bonds were the glue that held early human communities together, fostering cooperation and mutual support. With language, our ancestors could warn each other of danger, share stories of their exploits, and teach their children about the world around them. This transmission of knowledge and culture from one generation to the next was essential for the development of human civilization. It paved the way for the development of culture, religion, and all the other complex social structures that define us as humans. Rituals, traditions, and shared beliefs became possible, creating a sense of identity and belonging within communities. The ability to communicate through language also had a profound impact on our cognitive abilities. It allowed us to think more abstractly, reason more logically, and solve problems more effectively. Language became a tool for thought, enabling us to explore new ideas and concepts. It allowed us to think more abstractly, reason more logically, and solve problems more effectively. This cognitive leap was a key factor in the development of human innovation and creativity. Language became the very foundation of human thought, shaping the way we perceive and interact with the world. It influenced our understanding of reality, our relationships with others, and our ability to imagine and create. From the first grunts and gestures to the rich tapestry of languages spoken today, the evolution of language has been a remarkable journey. Each language carries with it a unique perspective on the world, a distinct way of seeing and understanding life. It has connected us across time and space, allowing us to share our thoughts, dreams, and aspirations with one another. Through language, we can bridge the gaps between cultures, generations, and even continents. Language is, in many ways, the very essence of what it means to be human. It is the thread that weaves together the fabric of our shared existence, enabling us to connect, to understand, and to grow as a species.